We did Quaaludes.
Young bass guy, and I'm bass with the Martians, 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 Martians.
All right, so this is the Mars Files, and today we're here with Eddison. What's good, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Chilling, chilling. I mean, I haven't done an interview in a minute, but I kind of always just start them like where you're from and shit. So yeah, I mean, where are you from? And I guess for the people that don't know, like, you're a rapper.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, rapper, singer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Broward County, Florida.
And you like grew up there your whole life? Like, what high school did you go to?
Yeah, I'm still here. I went to well, I dropped out in 9th grade, but I went to Cooper City High School for a year.
Dope. What was Cooper City like? Because I went to Flanagan, so I'm kind of close to you. So it's kind of crazy. My cousin actually went to Cooper City.
No, yeah, I grew up like I kind of like grew up in that area. Cooper City High. I mean, Cooper City High was kind of fucking lame, honestly. Like, I got held back in 7th grade. So when I was in 9th grade, I was kind of like not. So like when I got held back, I went to Pioneer Middle and I got held back in 7th grade, and then I like didn't want to go back to Pioneer because I was just like fucking like embarrassed of being held back and shit.
Yeah.
So I went to this like little private school. Shouts out APA, and then it was like right in the area, and then I was like there for a couple of years, and then when high school was about to hit, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go where like all my friends are out, even though I'm gonna be like a year behind, like it's whatever. I went back to Cooper City, like I went to Cooper City High for my freshman year, and I didn't really have any friends, so I just like dropped out.
Word. And around this time, are you already making music? Like, around what time did you start making music?
I started making music like around like the end of when I was like I had like by the time I dropped out, I had like one song with like a couple thousand plays.
And what exactly like got you into making music?
I don't really know. Like, I had like some people, like I was kind of ignorant to the fact that you could even like make music. I was kind of a fucking idiot. Like, I was just ignorant to the fact that like someone like could just like make music if they like wanted to, like at home, you feel me? So like I saw like a couple of like people I knew doing such thing and having minor success with it, and I was just kind of like inspired by them to kind of like just do something other than like play basketball and shit. And then I don't know.
I mean, so like, yeah, I mean, so what were you doing up until that point? Like, till like time?
Up until what point? What you
Like,
mean?
up until you started making music?
Oh, I was just like playing basketball and shit. And then, yeah, I mean, I would do cardistry. You know what cardistry is?
Nah, what's that?
It's like, all right, it's like card manipulation. But it's like it's just a real flashy shit you do with like playing cards, basically. It's just like, it's fun. It's real nerdy. And I was really into that. I got really good at that. But before and after that, I was kind of just like really always into like, I would play basketball hella, and I had hoop dreams.
Damn. So are you like decent at basketball or what?
I'm pretty nice.
Damn.
I'm
That's
very
wild.
excellent. Yeah.
So what's your nationality?
I'm Cuban and Dominican.
Where do you speak Spanish?
I actually don't. It's
Damn.
fucked up as it is. Yeah, no, I really should learn. I just
feel
think
you, though.
my mom didn't speak it enough around me when I was
Okay.
no,
I feel you that it's like in Cooper City though. It's like, how often do you really need to know Spanish?
That's facts, but I don't really live around there no more. So I mean, I don't know. And a lot of my family does speak Spanish. It probably would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. So I guess like, how did you meet Flacco?
I actually met him. I've always known about Max since like, because we went to the same middle school. and high school, and we always lived in this. We live in the same area, and so I always like knew about him like in middle school, kind of. But then we met in or like knew of him, and we met in like internal suspension in 6th grade, and so like I was never really like I never really fucked with school, but I was never really like the troublemaker type. I was just kind of really quiet. That nigga Max was just always in internal suspension though, or like getting in trouble. So like he was used to it, and so like I had gotten in trouble because I think it was this fucking bitch Miss Bunts that like put me in there for like not even being like I'm not even like a bad kid. I was just like talk or something. Like I hate that bitch, but I fucking what you call it? She like put me in IS and for like a day or two, and it was just me and him in there, and we were in one of the portables, and I was just like doing my work and shit, like whatever, like trying to get the shit over with, and like this nigga Max was like drawing like weed leaves and like a bunch of crazy shit, like as a 6th grader on the shit, and like the lady that was like watching us would come up and be like, "What's that?" And she'd be like, "It's medicine," like a fucking nerd, and fucking. No, yeah, yeah, that's how I like met him.
Word.
And
Was he already?
after
Was he
that,
already?
after that, sorry to cut you off. After that, I kind of met him through this girl we both knew. Um and what you call it? And then he like I don't know if he like had a song by the time we like started like being like cool with each other again. I think he had like one song called Bougie White Bitches, and it was mad stupid and loud, and like I don't know, I kind of just like went to his house and we would make songs like on his computer, and we like would record off of like Apple headphones and shit.
Word. So, yeah, I was wondering, like, you grew up around here. Did you ever go to like any of the shows that were happening, like in like 2016, maybe?
Nah, bro. I was always into the scene. I wouldn't really go to the shows or nothing, but I would always like I always knew about like everything going on down here. I was really like, yeah. I always was aware.
Yeah. Damn. How old were you in 2016?
I just turned 19, so I was around quick maths, like freaking 16,
Word.
maybe, yeah. Maybe 16, 15.
Word. And then I guess I mean how'd you end up in Spider Gang?
I mean, me and Max were just like doing our thing, and then the first conversation I have with Darkie is he like adds us to like a group call thing, and then he was like, "Yo, this and that. You want to like start a thing called Gunk Rock, like a little like 3-man like little thing, and we'll just drop songs under like that name." And like I was just like a fan of his music at the time because he I got put onto him because Dirty Butt had reposted like one of his albums, and I had fucked with his song Posted in the Dark, and I put Max onto it, and I guess Max had like initially like made moves to like hit him up afterwards, and I feel like they'd already known about each other at that time or something, and yeah, he just hit me up to do the Gunk Rock shit, and it was pretty cool.
Word. So you and Flacco were already like making music and shit for how long before you guys joined Spider Gang?
Like maybe a year and a half, maybe 2. I don't know, like because I dropped my first song in like November or December 2016 because I was still in school. I was still in it was my first. I was still in high school at that time, and yeah.
Word.
But we didn't even join Spider Gang until we went on tour with Gunk Rock. And we were in Cleveland or some shit, and he like asked us to join, and I was like kind of hesitant at first because I had like me and Max had the whole nocturnal thing going on, and we were hesitant because we didn't necessarily want to like completely like represent something else, like, you know what I'm saying, I guess. And I don't know if that's the best
way to describe
it. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. But like he kind of like I kind of explained to him like I'll join, but like I don't I won't. I might not necessarily rep it as much as you may want me to, or like, do certain things that may be required of the group. And he kind of just told me it's like a family thing rather than like a thing where people have to do certain things and this and that, which I kind of fucked with. So I joined because they were my friends.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's crazy though. So you guys were already like booked for a tour before you even joined Spy.
Yeah, that was like a year ago. Yeah, well, Gunk Rock. There was these group of individuals that had set up a tour to get. Shouts out Pat. Pat put a tour together for us, and yeah, it was cool. It was like around a year ago. It wasn't the gnarliest crowds, but it was fun. I had a really good time. It was a good experience. We did Quaaludes.
No way. Where the fuck did you guys find Quaaludes?
Bro, this nigga Pat, bro, is the GOAT. I'm telling you. And it was real, bro. They came from some, I don't know if this is facts, but I think they came from some dude who like had like a family member who just had like a fucking like safe full of them or like something. But he was selling them to like doctors, 300 a pill.
Damn.
So like, I don't know. And those things were gnarly. I took maybe like 3/4 of one, and it's just like a hella downer. But like you wake up though, like bro, we had to get up, we had to get out of the B&B like at 12 at fucking noon. So we had to wake up at like 11:30, and fucking we were up like all night, and then fucking we slept for like 3 hours. But I woke up, bro, and I felt fully energized. Like I had no hangover, like nothing. I felt like great. I felt like I could stay. I stayed up like the rest of the day off of 3 hours of sleep. It was weird.
Damn, that's crazy. That's like one of those things that I've always wanted to try. And like my boss,
bro, like I don't know if I'll ever be able to try one again.
My boss grew up in the '80s, and he would always he would tell me stories about Quaaludes and shit.
Really?
Yeah. I've always wanted to try one. Like I wonder what that shit feels like.
No, it's weird. It's like being like drunk and like barred out at the same time.
but you remember
like, you're
shit?
still like good. Yeah, you remember shit and you're like good though. Like if I want to be good, I'm good. But if I want to like, I'm like, it's
yeah.
I fucks with it. We made a song called the Quaalude Freestyle where we're all on Quaaludes.
Damn, that's sick.
And we recorded it on my phone. It was lit.
How many did that dude have? Like I know this is like a dumb question, but like how many did he have? Was he just like with like a hand?
I don't remember. No, okay. So like Pat came with the fucking Quaaludes, and I think he had like 3 or 4. I'm not sure. And he fucking like I remember just taking like a bunch of like quarters of them. You feel me? And I don't know if I took 3 or 4. I took at least 3/4 of a Quaalude, and then I took this nigga Darkie wanted to do it again by himself because for whatever reason. So he bought another one for like $100.
Jesus
and sold me 1/4 of it for $25, and I did that shit, and it was like cool. But that nigga, like, I've never seen somebody fall asleep so fast.
Where was this?
This was in Detroit.
Word. So if I'm ever in Detroit, I'll try to find Pat and try to get some Quaaludes.
No, yeah, shouts out Pat, bro. That's my guy.
But yeah. So like I was on your SoundCloud last night, and apparently it was an EP. Is it 01 or is it 01 or
01?
01. Word.
Yeah.
And it dropped like 3 months ago. But Please Don't Leave Me, that dropped like maybe 4 months ago.
Like 4 or 5. Yeah, I dropped it as a single like a month or 2 months prior to the release of the EP.
Yeah. Your music is like super. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like so you got songs like Please Don't Leave Me, and then like flip it on like the other side, like you got songs like Molly Rocks. It's just like so different, like so like almost like the other end of the spectrum type of shit. I mean, is that how you just make music?
I pride myself on versatility and not just like making one type of thing. And I just like, I don't know, I'm at a point now where I kind of just like my creative process is kind of just me being inspired and then wanting to just create my own version of what I'm inspired by.
What inspired 01?
Honestly, a lot of it was like the Circles album from Mac Miller.
Really?
Yeah, the one. Yeah, the deluxe. When that shit dropped, um, I was listening to that a lot around that time. So I
Damn,
don't
that's
know.
dope. I'm
Yeah,
not.
I kind of it's kind of a subconscious thing, honestly. Like I don't go into it necessarily thinking like, all right, I want to make something that sounds like Circles, but I just kind of like track myself back as to what I was listening to around that time, and you know, I
Yeah,
feel like what could have influenced me the most around that time. So.
yeah, that's crazy. I honestly, that's like my least favorite Mac Miller album, and I'm a huge Mac Miller fan.
Really, I love that
Yeah.
album. I just feel like that album is like super like I don't know. I love that. I love that album, bro. Like, have you listened to that album on acid, bro?
No, I'm sure I'd
With
fucking
the
hear it differently.
nah, but like with the visuals, bro. Like me, this nigga Darkie and Q, bro, were on acid, bro. Like in this in this nigga's crib, bro, in California, and this nigga fucking we were sitting there watching the Mac Miller shit, and we're fucking crying, and like we're holding hands, like looking at each other. Like I swear to God, like we're looking at each other, looking at the screen, and it's like this nigga, like it's like an edited thing of like Mac Miller like flying on a fucking bird, like going to like heaven or whatever the fuck, and like it was just so fuck. We were like sitting there looking at each other, like fucking like bawling our fucking eyes out. It was one of the most intense moments of listening to music in my life. That was because I don't know, bro. We were just like, why, Mac? Why'd you have to leave? It was sad, bro.
Yeah, no, the Mac Miller's death was like really like one of those really really tough ones because it was kind of like all grew up with Mac Miller's music.
Facts. I wasn't necessarily ignorant to Mac, but I wasn't like the biggest Mac fan. I always like would listen to what he would drop, like when he dropped, just out of curiosity, you know.
Yeah.
Just because I was more into him like around like the Odd Future times.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that shit was fucked up.
Yeah, that was like literally the worst. But
it's
yeah,
not soda, it is milk.
The only thing I didn't like about Circles is I just felt like it didn't really have his personality on it.
I could see that criticism, but I don't know. I felt his pain in that album.
Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, how are you dealing with quarantine? Like, what do you do now on a day-to-day basis? Has this shit like changed you at all, or not really?
It hasn't changed me. I've kind of always been the type to stay in my room all day and not really go out much and just make songs. I make like 5 songs a day, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I just record all day. I'm like at my desk and shit. In my room,
do you produce also?
Kind of. I'm learning now. I'm like after I dropped Acid Rain, I'm just like I'm learning how to use FL and shit, and I'm just figuring out how my beats are gonna sound. I guess I don't know. I'm really bad. I can make a beat. I'm really bad at mixing beats right now, so I'm just learning.
How long you been making music?
I dropped my first song November 2016, but I've been really taking it seriously since like maybe like 20, I don't know. I was recording off of Apple headphones until just recently, so I don't really know when I started taking it seriously, I guess. But
and I mean, you've been recording your own music since the start.
I mean, there's a couple songs where I went to a studio in Miami.
What do you prefer? Would you rather just like record in your room, or would you rather?
I love recording in my room. I like it better. Just because.
Do you get like anxiety from like having to go somewhere and record?
No, because I like who I record with. I have an engineer that I know at the only really the studio I'll ever go to. I don't really ever go, but when I do go, I have one engineer that I've known. Like he recorded my first song and shit. Like so, like I don't know. I'm more comfortable with him.
Yeah.
Shout out Hayes.
How do your parents feel about like your music career? Do they take it seriously yet?
Yeah, my mom definitely. She's the type to know that. I mean, everything I've done since a kid. Like everything, I've always been the type to like be into something and then like get good at it to the point where you kind of got to take it seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. She always just knew that I was, even when I just like first started, she kind of like, I don't know. She always supported me. She supported me way more than she had to. Like she let me drop out at fucking in ninth grade, bro. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's dope. Though,
I didn't even officially drop out, bro. They just didn't come after me. I like, nah, straight up. I just waited till like the end of the year, like towards the end of the year, and I just like stopped going, and I was just absent mad days, and then, like I just didn't re-enroll, and they just didn't come after me. Like they didn't give a fuck about me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you get your GED?
Fuck no.
Do you even care about any of that shit? Like, does that shit even like?
I really don't, bro. Honestly, truthfully, like, I really don't.
Yeah.
Give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of school, but I just started going back because I'm going to SAE to learn like recording engineering just because I feel like why don't I know how to do this?
Yeah, no, I feel that. I respect everyone's decision to go. You know what I'm saying? Learning is never bad, but I just feel like it's not for me.
No, I totally get that, and that's been my attitude for the longest time.
Yeah.
But I figured like with quarantine, there's like just some extra time to do some shit that I've never done before. So
I feel that, bro. And like, I don't know, my fam be telling me sometimes like that it's important, but like they kind of lessened the amount that they said that to me as of recently. I don't know. I used to hear it a lot like a year ago, but now it's kind of just on some like get money shit.
Yeah. I mean, how do they react when you like tell them like, yo, I'm going to Detroit or something to go perform or something?
It's kind of like it's not. They don't really like. It's cool, but like it's regular at this point. Like I don't know, when it first happened, it was like kind of like, oh, this and that. But I don't know. I was always like allowed to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was always treated like I was grown, which kind of like probably matured me early, I guess.
Yeah. I just always wonder what that's like what your parents think like you're going to go do in Detroit.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, and like, but my mom, like, I don't know, she kind of like lets a lot like slide. She's very open to me letting me figure myself out and just grow up on my own. You feel me?
Yeah, no, definitely. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have a little sister. Yeah.
What's that like? I'm sure they treat her completely different.
She's cool. I fuck with my sister, but you know she's like growing up, so it's like she's just in that stage of being a little ignorant to things and being emotional. But it is what it is. She's young.
Yeah.
I love her to death. I love my mom to death too.
So you just dropped the album. Do you have any more music coming? Are you dropping videos for any of the songs on the album?
Yeah, I dropped the Molly Rocks video a few weeks ago, and I'm dropping a video soon for a few more songs on the album. I'm gonna just kind of push this album for a little bit, bro. And if I ever feel like dropping something, I will. People who, you know what I'm saying, they'll know, I guess. People who care. But I don't know. I don't really want to announce I'm dropping anything because I'm just unsure about everything all the time. So
I get that, man. I feel that 100%.
Hell yeah.
I mean, when you say you're unsure about everything, though, are you still like unsure about doing music, or are you like locked in on that?
No, I'm definitely like I don't really find much passion in doing anything else. I don't like find enjoyment in doing really anything other than making music and just pursuing that.
Word.
Yeah, man.
So I'm curious. Like before you guys joined Spider Gang, like were you and Flacco like doing numbers on SoundCloud and shit? So you and Flacco, that's Nocturnal? Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yeah, I mean in the music sense, yeah. Me and him are Nocturnal, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. In general, you could say that. Yes, that's what we are. But what was the question? I'm sorry.
I kind of
honestly like doing numbers. I mean, we were kind of sure. I mean, you could say that more. We were doing better than everyone else around here that we knew. You could say.
Yeah.
like locally, I guess. But like, I don't know. We were doing cool. But shit is just started. I don't know. It's been doing well as of lately, I guess. Better.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it's actually it's super interesting that you and Flash are from Broward, but like are completely like removed from scene in Broward.
Yeah,
I
the
guess you say.
Broward. That's the scene's dead, bro.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, everything's dead. So yeah,
But like this,
dead.
but like, I just feel like Broward, in general, like died a while ago. Like in terms of just like, bro, you go to shows down here. This is why I don't really go to shows down here. You go to shows down here, bro. You'll never see an artist turning up for another artist. They'll just be like,
To be real though, like I see that a lot, but everybody fucking sucks, dog.
no, fact. That's why. It's another reason why he's dead. Everybody's fucking ass. Yeah, I don't want to associate with a bunch of trash niggas. But like, bro, there's some cool individuals, bro. But I just feel like a lot of people were real ignorant to like, I don't know, doing other things. They kind of just, I don't
feel
know.
like,
Bro. I don't
honestly,
I'm
sometimes
ignorant to a lot of people, so I don't really want to speak on what they're doing. You feel me? I don't really know what anyone's doing, but I just know they're
sometimes
not doing much.
sometimes I feel like everybody in Miami's favorite rapper is Travis Scott, and like not Travis Scott, like they don't get it.
No, I feel that. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've detached from a lot of those normie fans, which is like, I don't know. I fuck with everybody, but I don't know. I fuck with normie shit, bro. I listen to fucking Juice WRLD.
I mean, yeah, I like Juice WRLD too, man. Future's kind of boring to me, just like in my opinion.
Future's that's my favorite nigga, bro. He's just a fucking goat.
I'm also like a big Drake fan though, so I guess like me talking shit about Travis Scott fans doesn't really make sense.
No, yeah. I just feel like Future's like a rapper and Drake's like a writer and a reader. Like people like that. No, I have the same opinion about like Eminem. Like Eminem's really good at like writing things down and reading them.
Yeah,
like
I get that.
Lil Wayne raps though. That's why Lil Wayne's a better rapper than Eminem in my opinion.
I get that. That's an interesting line to draw.
Cause like I mean I have friends that write too, and it's like there's no problem with writing, bro. Like you make good music, it's good music, but it's also like when you pride yourself on like being the best rapper, I feel like there's a difference between rapping and writing and reading. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. I mean, and there's just like a different feeling you get from something that you like wrote down. And
yeah, but that's why like Gucci Mane is fucking fire, bro. Like, I mean, bro, you seen that video of Gucci Mane like just walking in the studio and just like one taking a whole song?
Nah, I haven't.
Bro, he's like that, bro. Like, stop playing with him, bro. Like, he's like that.
It's so bizarre to me though when like a rapper gets to that level because they're just like so much better than everybody else, and you just like you just.
You know what I'm saying, and they don't get the respect that they deserve because they're not necessarily like rapping as fast as you would want them to, or being as like lyrically like precise. But it's also like, bro, the man's not even like sitting there thinking like writing it down. He's fucking just going. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Speaking from the soul.
It's like there's not. That's why Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper of all time, bro. Because he will rap some shit, bro. It'll sound like he wrote it down, but he just didn't.
Yeah.
It just sounds like some shit Eminem would. You know what I'm saying? Like his punchlines are especially, bro. That's why he's really like in terms of rapping, bro.
Oh no, yeah, and I mean, I don't know if you. I mean, I'm sure you saw, but like No Ceilings they just put it on streaming services. It's like it's interesting to listen to that shit. It's interesting to listen to that shit. Like the mix of like all the songs that are out today.
Yeah.
And like listening to it and like hearing it, and it like still like it's still like to me it still keeps up with the shit that's out now, you know?
No, yeah, Wayne's
it in the sense that it doesn't like sound super dated, you know?
Yeah, I feel like Wayne was always ahead of his time until like maybe at like recently, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Wayne's the fucking GOAT, bro.
Yeah. I think it's kind of it's kind of sad, like he hasn't like aged as gracefully as you'd want him to.
Nah, man, that man makes an album that shit does well.
I mean, I'm sure it'll do well, but like how many of the songs will you take away from them?
You can't be fucking, you know what I'm saying, that nigga forever, bro.
Yeah,
Honestly, bro.
that's fair. And I mean, he did kind of send himself off with Drake. Like, he kind of like gave
Yeah, bro.
kind of spot.
There's there's nobody right now who would even like I don't know if music wouldn't be the same if it weren't for Wayne. I feel like for like
No,
Wayne, it's
absolutely.
like Future and like Lil Peep. I feel like a lot of music wouldn't sound the way it does.
Yeah. I always wonder too, like what music would sound like if Peep was still alive, like how the soundscape would be different.
Bro, it's like my favorite artist of all time.
Yeah, Peep was fucking special, man.
Yeah, bro. That shit is crazy.
That shit is crazy. That shit's it's crazy too because I don't know. I remember when David Bowie died. It was like kind of before like all the like rappers or a lot of the rappers from our generation died. It was like right before. But I remember that and like my dad being like really torn up about it. And like up until that point, like I still hadn't like felt like a rapper that I really enjoyed or somebody like a music artist that I really enjoyed die yet. So it's just crazy that like our generation didn't really have to wait till like they aged out, you know?
No, yeah, I don't, yeah. It's just I don't know. Things just happen differently. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's sad, man. It's a fucking tragedy.
No, yeah, bro.
You like Florida? I mean, you like Florida? You like living here?
Yeah, it's home. I mean, I'm used to it.
Yeah, you got a lot of family out here?
Yeah, like all my family, really, like all my close family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I might move soon.
Yeah, are you really considering it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm 19 now, bro. Like, can only be at the crib for so long. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Without feeling like I don't know. Like,
I
we'll
mean, you're
see how it
still
goes.
you're still dumb young though.
Yeah, I guess.
If I could be 19 again,
Oh no, bro.
I probably wouldn't do shit different. I'd probably do everything the exact same way.
I feel like an old bitch.
Nah, bro, don't feel old. Don't let Twitter make you feel old. Word. Yeah. I was looking through your repost last night on SoundCloud, and I noticed that you and Curb Goop have a song, which I thought was really interesting because I feel like you and
This shit is so fucking cool, bro.
I feel like you kind of remind me of Curb. You got sometimes like your flow kind of reminds me of Curb a little. So I thought it's funny because like before I saw that song, I'm like I was listening to your music, I'm like, damn, him and Curb would sound good on a song together. And I saw the song and I'm like, oh shit, it's already done. That's crazy.
No, yeah, that happened because of shout out my nigga Phony Wallace. He did that. I don't know. I never talked to Curb or nothing, but it's cool. I got a song with him.
Yeah, that is cool. Did you? I mean, were you listening to Curb before you were making music?
Not maybe not before I was making music, but I know about him through like Lil Peep and shit. But yeah, I always known about him.
Word.
Like since like I don't know, like 16.
Yeah, that's dope. That's like a dope, like low key person too. Like I wouldn't think that you guys would have a song already.
No, that's just mad funny.
But that's dope that you guys do.
I love his music. It's cool.
Who's it? So who's that Phony Wallace guy? Is he just like a producer you know through the internet?
Yeah, he's a producer. I'm pretty sure he's in New York. He's pretty cool. We all fuck with his beats. And he kind of made like a little mixtape thing, and I put a verse on it. And yeah.
And that's what that was.
Yeah, fucking. I knew it was gonna be I knew Kurt was gonna be on it before he sent it to me, like a couple weeks. So that was cool. And then I heard it, and it was pretty cool. And then I did it.
Yeah, no, that is dope. Is there anybody like as far as like rappers that you haven't worked with that you want to work with still?
Fucking Future.
I had a feeling you were gonna say Future.
Fucking I don't know, bro. A lot of the people I like fuck with and like want to collab with, I like already have songs with, or like, oh, Potty Monkey. Potty Monkey's down to make a song with me, but he hasn't like. He's like, man needs to like respond more. But yeah,
I'm not hip to Potty
Potty
Monkey.
Monkey. He's like one of like he's like he's like a Korean rapper. Fucking he's like cool with like Keith Ape and shit. Keith put me on to him like a while ago. He has this song, I got Grok, you wanna die. It's so good.
I gotta check him out. What's his name again?
Potty Monkey.
Potty Monkey.
Yeah, he's like really lit in Korea. I think he's like a YouTuber.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is, but he's tight. I fuck with him.
So have you signed yet? Have you talked to labels, or labels hitting you up yet?
Not like on a major scale, nah, but like a little like
Little indie labels?
yeah, not even labels. Like a guy hit me up, and then like these other people want to like hit me up. I heard like these like I don't know, but it's like a bunch of like weird like poppy shit, and like this dude This dude hit me up, and like was like blah blah blah. Like he used to like manage Scott Storch or something.
Yeah.
And that's why I even talked to him in the first place. I'm like, all right, let me see what this guy's about. And then like he kind of just like called me and just like basically had nothing to offer and was just like, if you ever need anything, call me. And I was just like, show, bro. And then I was just like, and then I just like had his number, and then I like whatever. And then he like texted me and was like, yo, blah blah blah. Like my kids are coming down on September 3rd. They live in LA and are in the music industry. Do you want to hang out with them type shit? And I'm like, that's literally all he said. He's like, they live in LA and they're in the music industry. I'm like, all right.
That's fucking weird.
I don't know. It's really, I don't know. It's just different. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
I don't know. But yeah, that was like
You're like, yeah, labels aren't hitting me up. This guy hit me up and wants me to hang out with his fucking kids.
hang out with his kids, like that live in LA and are in the music industry, like says nothing else about them, like not their name, like what they work for, what they do, like I don't know. It is what it is. It's fucking
Yeah. Have you heard anybody down here that you've been excited about? Like, is anybody down here in Florida like doing anything cool? Like that maybe I'm not paying attention to, that I just haven't seen maybe?
Not that I know of. I don't know. I don't be listening to nobody in like Florida or nothing that I know of. Like honestly, like all that I listen to is real. Like I listen to like Kill Zero. He's pretty cool. You know who that is?
Kill Zero?
Yeah, I don't really. He's good. I love his music, but he's kind of like mean.
Is he from around here?
No, I don't think he's from around here. I just know of him. Like that's just like I don't really know anybody from around here. You know, that's just like an artist that's like pretty cool that like people should probably go listen to if they want to listen to new music. I don't know. He's kind of fucking mean though, bro.
Why, you hit him up?
Bro, no, I hit him up because like one of his songs, like he botted one of his songs. I think he like bots his plays or something, which he like doesn't need to, bro. His music is fire. Like he has songs with Juice WRLD and shit.
Oh, but, no way.
Yeah. So like he was tight with Juice WRLD and shit, and then like I don't know. I just recently like a couple months ago started like bumping his shit. He dropped this album that was hella tight, and then he fucking just like I DM'd him like prior to that though, because I was listening to him on SoundCloud, and he had this one song that like it had like 100K and like 1,000 likes in like a month, and like that doesn't make sense. Like if you just know SoundCloud, like it just doesn't make sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like
absolutely.
Me just like being a fan of him, I like DM'd him. I was like, yo, why is because like people's songs get botted like by other people, like as outrageous as it sounds, like it does happen. And like so I DM'd him and I was like, yo, why is this song botted? Blah blah blah. I forgot what song it was. And he DM'd me back in like 2 minutes and was like, are you fucking retarded? Blah blah blah. The SoundCloud check says differently, this and that. And then he blocks me. And then I was like, damn, that sucks. But yeah, his music is good though.
And that does suck. He probably the wrong way. He probably just thought you were like trying him.
Yeah, I don't know.
But here you were trying to fucking warn him, and he took it the wrong way.
No, like I think he does it himself. Honestly, I think he be buying that shit. He got mad defensive, son.
Yeah. I mean, how common do you think that is? Like, super? I mean,
I know of a couple people that do it, and I know it's like a thing. Like in the industry, like a lot of people will like like the internet money niggas,
yeah.
they'll have an artist, and then they'll like fake. They'll basically do some like fake it till they make it type shit, where they'll like fake their plays or followers or whatever the fuck, and kind of just like put them in front of people's eyes, and then if they're talented enough, they'll stick type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that 100%.
But like,
Side note, though, the Internet Money album was really, really, really good.
I haven't listened to it. I listened to a couple songs. I'm sure it was tight though. Fucking they know they make good music, but I'm just saying like they be on
bullshit.
They be on bullshit. No, yeah, facts. I feel like that be going on though. Like I don't know, a lot of people. I was ignorant to the fact that you could. I thought you couldn't fake your shit on Spotify, but you can, bro. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
Dog, I'm like
That's
you can't
ridiculous.
do anything anymore, bro. But like you
Yeah.
really can, honestly. Like your listeners really tell the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's weird though too because like you can fake your shit, and, like that's like literally like that's what gets the people going.
No, yeah, like if they see like that you're popping or like coming up to their eyes, they'll like start to fuck with you because like everyone loves being early on the train. You feel me?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Shit's weird.
Shit crazy what you can do with money.
Yeah, shit's really weird.
And it's probably like their marketing budget.
Yeah, type shit.
They sign like all their marketing money goes to fucking faking their plays.
Yeah. But they're fucking dog. Their beats are so good.
Oh hell yeah. I'm sure fucking yeah, isn't it like Nick Mirror and shit?
Yeah, it's and Taz Taylor and shit.
No, yeah, that shit they're great. Fucking I love their beats.
Yeah, that shit is dumb fire.
No, yeah, like I'll never talk shit really about someone whose music I like, but if I don't like them as a person, like the whole Kill Zero shit, like I don't know if he's like the coolest guy, but like his music's hella tight. Like I'll bump the fuck out you, but I'll hate you. Like, you feel me? I'll listen to your music, but like not like you at all.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Funny. Yeah, that's funny. I can't do that. Like I can't like if somebody just is like a shitty person, like I can't like their music because I just feel it's like too much of a reflection of them, and like they're just a shitty person.
I feel that, but it's like I don't know. His music be on some like weird, like not weird, but like real, like it's kind of cool, like real, like demonic, like you gotta listen to it, and it's like this. It sounds different, like it's real cool, like it's like distorted auto tune, like it's tight.
Yeah, that sounds sick. Definitely gonna check it out after this interview. That sounds dope.
Yeah.
It sucks that you had a bad experience with him.
This is whatever. I don't know what. It's just funny.
That shit is funny, but it does bum me out. Like, you know what I hate when like somebody that you're a fan of, like you just don't get along with that person. Like, I hate that.
Whatever.
I hate that.
I'm sure. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. You probably thought I was coming at him because of the plays.
Yeah, probably. You probably thought you were trying him.
Whatever. He got bad defensive.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe he.
Fucking bro. How you feel about the decline of Smoke Perp?
I feel like I don't know. That's a loaded question.
I love, bro, Dead Star, like the 2017 Smoke Perp, bro, like created me.
That's how you feel?
That's how I like know that shit, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like 2017 Smoke Perp was like my.
Did you listen to the album? Did you listen to the album?
The fucking the one that I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the decline in general, bro. Like, did you hear that shit he fucking dropped where he got like a country ass accent and like, oh, it's just fucking, bro.
No,
like,
I didn't.
Bro, I did listen to the Florida shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it's really not as good as fucking as Dead Star, bro. Like there's something happened, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I think you need to start doing Xans again.
It's like Eminem and methadone.
Nah, this nigga need to start doing Xans again, and like his music will probably be way better.
Honestly, okay. I liked the album that quote unquote flopped.
It was like okay, bro, but it's not Dead Star though.
Yeah, I liked it, but I also I think it's still a win. I wish I
think he just let mad niggas jack his swag, and like didn't really like change up his shit, and like kind of just like stayed to the.
But like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not even trying to talk shit about him, but I don't think it's like he let mad people jack his swag, because I don't really think he had like his own swag to begin with. I think he was kind of doing like what Nav was.
No, though, bro, but like it was way like he didn't have Nav was bro. Nav was like hella auto tune all the time, bro. Perp had
but what I mean is like Smoke Perp was more like a chameleon. Like he could kind of just like mimic somebody, you know, and like I don't know if Smoke Perp.
I don't know. Maybe I was ignorant to the artist he was like to like biting off of at the time. But I just remember in 2016, 17, Smoke Perp was like my favorite nigga, bro.
The first Smoke Perp song I heard, I couldn't even distinguish it from a Playboi Carti song.
That's wild, yo. But like I don't know, bro. I think they sound different. I love Smoke Perp. I think he had his own thing going on.
Yeah, I wish I could like fail on that big of a stage. Like I wish I could fucking only sell 8,000 copies and everybody knows about it.
I love Smoke Perp, bro. Fuck. Shit is crazy, bro.
Shit is crazy. It'd be cool to hear you and Smoke Perp on a song, because I feel like you'd bring something.
Bro, like, I want to make a song with Smoke Perp so bad. I want to make a song with like niggas like Smoke Perp and like, I don't know, mad niggas like from Florida that like inspired. Like, bro, Ski and Perp were like my favorite niggas for like 2 years.
That's crazy. And you never went to any of the shows?
Nah.
Shit's crazy.
I was never the type to like go to shows.
It's so crazy too, because bro, they performed so many times down here. So many fucking times.
I was just never like that type. I just never really fucked with anybody. Like I thought everybody in the scene that like wasn't lit was just corny. And like I didn't really want to just like be like a dude at a show. You feel me? I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to watch your interviews though. Like
yeah,
way back when. Just because you were like the only niggas like interviewing them like in that beginning stage.
Yeah. No, shit's crazy because like there was nobody doing it. Nobody was doing it.
Yeah.
I saw No Jumper, and then I was like, damn, I could probably do this. And then everything happened. Shit's crazy because like looking back on it, it's like you don't even realize it until like the shit passes. Like I knew the shit was gonna be big, but I just didn't even realize how big it was gonna be. Like, even like in my Smoke Perp and Little Pump interview, like Little Pump, I was so early on Little Pump that Little Pump had fucking one song out, and people were pissed at me in the comments of that interview because
me too, bro. Didn't he only have Little Pump out?
I think it was just like Little Pump, like.
Yeah, no, that was the first song, bro, because my homie Carter sent me that shit and was like, bro, what the fuck is this? And like I remember I first heard about Smoke Perp and Lil Pump. Remember that video on Twitter? It was like they spin him out Twitter. What? That shit was mad. Yo, I was like mad. That shit was mad long ago, and that's when I first heard about it. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that video.
That shit was funny.
But yeah, people were pissed at me in the comments. They were like, why didn't you ask Lil Pump anything? It was just like Lil Pump just didn't have anything to talk about at the time. Like, not bad.
No, yeah, I don't even shit, bro. Was it Lil Boom there too? That was so weird.
Yeah, bro. It was a random, bro. It was so random. Fucking Little Ominous hit me up and he's like, "Yo, I'm with Little Boom. You want to do a Little Boom interview?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bring him through." And then Smoke Perp and Little Pump just come with him, and I'm like,
"Cause Lil Boom had the Steph Curry shit."
Yeah. Smoke Perp had a show in Chicago that night, and my homie, or not in Chicago, in New York that night. And my homie was like, "Yo, I'm trying to get into the Smoke Perp concert." I'm like, "Yo, I'm with Smoke Perp right now. I don't think he's making that concert." But But yeah, fucking what was I gonna say? Yeah, it was so early.
No, yeah, facts. That was a while ago.
And like I knew that like so I had just finished watching what happened with X and Ski. So, like I already knew like kind of what was gonna happen with Pump and Perp, but I just didn't realize like what it was gonna become, and I just didn't realize like Gucci Gang was coming, and I just you know
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, like it was really early, but it was also like there was nobody else really like doing anything to that degree, as minimal as it was, like as it seemed at the time.
no,
So
but you know what's crazy? I knew Lil Pump was gonna be big because like when he did fucking drop, I think it was Elementary. Everyone was so pissed off, like so mad, yo. They were so fucking pissed, like so pissed off. I
bro,
remember I remember how mad everybody was, and I was like, oh
what
man.
were they mad about?
They're just like, this is the fucking worst thing I've ever seen ever. Like they were just pissed because it was like so bad to them.
No, yeah, fucking, I don't know, bro. I was mad early on all that shit. Like, I first heard about X from like just him like beating niggas' asses on Twitter.
Yeah, me too.
Like that's how like I first like that's like the
Me.
first thing I saw about him. And then
That's so funny because yeah, me too.
no, yeah, and then like I don't know who it was. Like it was like some nigga that I knew was like lying that he was like working with him or something. I don't know if he was lying. I think he was fucking lying. But he was like, "Yo, look at this dude who I got a song with and shit."
You know what I always think about like when
You
they're
still there?
yeah you can't hear me. Hello, can you hear me? Oh,
Yeah, like it like cut out a little bit. Yeah, you good?
oh
But, yo, fucking but yeah, no, this kid was like saying that he was like gonna make a song with this nigga. He's like, "Yo, peep this nigga who I got. I'm finna make a song with this and that." Blah, blah. And he like showed me like, "Look at me." I remember I was like literally like behind like a fucking like a convenience store, just like with my friends, and he like showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I like didn't really think much of it at the time. Like it was tight, and it had like fucking like I don't even like 30,000 plays or some shit, and fucking I didn't really think much of it. And then I just started hearing that shit everywhere, like on Twitter and shit.
yeah, that
I don't
shit's
even,
crazy because like looking back on it too, I
I
think
really
of
don't
all
even
the
know what the fuck happened.
like looking back on it, I think of all the kids that were like in the scene at the same time and like around X and like could have got an X feature for like $100 and like didn't. And I just think like, damn, like would I have fucked that up if I was a rapper? I wonder if I would have gotten an X feature
Shit,
because like them shits were shit was
you
shit was
probably wouldn't be able to make no money off of it now, honestly.
yeah maybe.
But like
I don't
that
know how
shit,
any of that shit works honestly.
no, yeah, I feel like that shit probably would have like if it was like a little $100 feature he did back in like 2015 or some shit. Like I
I would
don't
have
know.
taken that shit down.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how that shit would go.
Yeah, I don't know either.
They
I
definitely
don't know.
didn't. He definitely didn't sign nothing if it was like a little $100 feature.
Yeah, but like those songs, there's still like there's a couple that like I know and they're still out. But
No, yeah, like
things like that.
I know a couple like X verses where they just like cut off the motherfucker like who bought the feature and they just like
Yeah.
yeah, like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
that shit crazy.
that shit is crazy, bro. I think about that shit and I get chills sometimes just thinking about it because it's like, whoa. It feels like
Yeah,
a fever dream, like looking back on it. It all
yeah,
happened
shit happened
fast.
fast. Yeah, it's like happened
So
fast,
fast. So fast.
and it's just like what even happened, bro? It's been 2 years since that nigga like died. It's so weird.
Yeah, that shit is so weird.
Doesn't even feel. It was I don't know.
I'm
Whatever.
not gonna lie to you, honestly, like Florida kind of died when X died.
No, that's literally like I didn't want to say it earlier when I was talking about how like Broward is dead, bro. But like yeah, like I feel like the Broward scene like really died when X died.
No, for real though. For real, that shit was such a fucking like dagger, yo, to the heart.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
Yeah, literally the worst. But damn, I wonder what it'd be like to be the kid who got the $100 X verse.